Maybe one of these days we'll work out a better starting.
There we go. Well, I can see the. There we go. I can see when the sound spikes and whatnot.
Yeah, but the last time I was around, you said that, and then half the time we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, well, that was just me, uh, like not realizing that my headset microphone was not connected. But anyway, now that we're on track, welcome everyone to the live. The people that watch this or watch it in the future. This is the Doomguard tier list live. Doomguard is a um, tabletop game where it's basically superheroes slash supervillains versus Cthulhu, and you play as the Doomguard, and you are the superpowered individuals that have to save the city from Cthulhu or the devil or whoever, the
Whoever the big
aliens.
fucker you gotta stop is.
Yeah, whoever is the ultimate evil. If you'd like to participate in the lives, the Discord will be linked in the description. But without further ado, let's get it cracking.
Let's get started.
Let's get this
I'm
show on the
ready.
road. I'm ready to. Hold on. I need my notes, and I need them now. Yes, I have notes because I can't fucking remember all this shit. So I have to write it. I have to write it down. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like all over the place. It's just for me, you know. It helps me, you know.
Well, I'm just the living ping pong battle of this stream, just bouncing ideas off wherever I can.
Oh yeah, man. You know.
Yeah,
So I'll just be
sounds
waiting.
about right.
Dink. They all look interesting.
So who's first?
We have the
All these
warden.
heroes with cool portraits, and then someone's gun just hanging out.
Well, I had to fucking. I
Got
had to.
Alright.
promoted.
Well, I had to improvise because half of this shit is not even like. Doomguard is such a new game that half this shit isn't even on. There's only these first three, these are original to Doomguard. Everything else is just improvised because I couldn't find anything online of any images. But first up, we have the Warden, a tech-based hero, uh, superhero-driven, relying on gadgets, armor, and cybernetic enhancements. They have good versatility. You know, they have adaptive gear, allowing them to handle multiple threats. So they have weapons, sensors, drones, stuff like that. Uh, they have problem solving. Gadgeteers excel at overcoming environmental challenges or disabling enemy tech. They may provide team buffs. They can
I
buff the
heard.
team. They can repair allies' gear, and they can deploy defensive barriers. However, they have a resource dependency, so gadgets have limited uses or require maintenance, risking failure at critical moments. You're very resource dependent. They're vulnerable to EMP attacks, so the warden can get hit with an EMP and all his tech is
It's just
gone.
cooked.
Yeah, it's cooked. Uh,
Literally.
they may require, they have complexity, so they may require strategic planning, which can slow down, like they have to, they're like Batman, basically. They have to prepare ahead of time.
They gotta
Now,
get the prep time going.
yeah, they need, yeah, yeah. Now,
Well,
where would you
Alright.
place the warden?
Well, I have a few questions first. Like, do their gadgets that they have to use to like hack other people's shit and like turn down obstacles, does that get broken?
Yeah, it can get broken.
And he'd have to spend time repairing it, but he could always repair it like on field, right?
Yeah.
Mm. All right.
It'll it'll
Well,
it'll get broken if you get like if you get hit hard enough, yes, it will be broken, but your body's also going to be broken, so you know.
oh yeah, that's getting hit hard
You
enough.
gonna
I'm just talking like if there's a gadget failure on field, can he have to take the
Yeah,
time
he
to fix
can
the gadget?
yeah, he can repair it. I mean, you know, with his high tech, it's probably not going to take as long as like, it would in real life, but yes, he can repair relatively
alright.
quickly because he has high technology. But I mean, if you see in the
Which means he's
picture,
also great for gathering information.
he is. If you see the picture of him, he's got like a energy shield and an energy sword. So like, you know, he's he can get shit done. But
Yeah,
This sounds like
but
a
if you
nerdy
know who's
thing
coming
TV.
for you, this guy can get countered so hard.
he can just have
Yeah.
an EMP. And there you go. But
And
EMP is
that
like
turns off his sword and his shield and all that shit.
but EMP is like a double-edged sword though, because if the person that deploys the EMP doesn't have a shield themselves, then they will also affect themselves. Or if their other
Assuming they're a
allies are not,
tech-based fighter.
yeah, if their other allies are not within that shield, they can get affected by it as well. You know?
Wait, does this
Is like,
mess
how
with
long can EMP this guy and
organic
still have like
characters?
a gun
Yeah, you can still have a
and shoot at
yeah,
him?
yeah. It's not gonna affect well unless you have like a
Who needs
freaking
an energy sword? Yeah,
No,
Glock.
unless you have some weird electronic gun, you are still gonna be able to
if you
have
have a
like
sci-fi
Mac
gun, a
9
ray
in your
gun,
pocket.
yeah, you can still pull out the Glock. But anyway, where would you place him on
Who
the
needs
tier
an
list?
electronic gun?
Any sci-fi
I
character
don't
ever?
Motherfuckers,
know.
if the
Guns
founding
that
fathers
blow up
attended,
mountains and shit.
Guns that
they're
shoot
called
lasers and have
Gundams.
like guns that shoot lasers and have no recoil.
I
Anyway,
think
we're
this is a very solid class.
very
Like
solid.
this guy
Okay.
gets shit done,
Yeah,
and I
I
think if
agree.
he knows what he's
Yeah.
going up against, he will always get shit done. But there's still that margin of failure,
Oh,
you know?
well, that's always gonna
That
be
just
with the
that just
character.
inches him out of being great. That margin of failure.
All right. Now next up we have the
Yeah.
Hex. A character who manipulates luck, probability, and mystical forces to alter outcomes. She can debuff enemies, causing mishaps. She can give them like, she can quite literally give you bad luck, and she can buff allies, so she can boost your
Give her
luck.
and herself good luck.
She can boost your luck, or she can take it away. Fate manipulation makes Hex hard to pin down, offering tactical flexibility. She has a high impact, can turn the tide of battle with well-timed probability shifts. But she's also very random, so fate-based powers may rely on chance itself, because she could like fuck up. Because remember, this is a tabletop RPG where you roll dice.
You gotta roll for it.
Yeah, she can fuck up herself. leading to inconsistent results. And she's not really that durable, so if
Anybody heard of the Marvel character Domino?
yes, I think it. Yep,
That's this bitch.
basically, yeah, off-brand
Yeah,
version.
basically.
She has low durability. Um, she doesn't have physical resilience. She gets hit by like some disciple of Cthulhu, some buff disciple of Cthulhu. She's probably gonna get fucked up really bad. And also, her powers may drain, have high energy cost. So like her power points can go down depending on what
Degrade
she
quickly.
does. Yeah, they degrade quickly.
And then she just becomes a body on the field.
Well, she still has like, I mean, a lot of her stuff is based around, you know, manipulating luck and probability, but she can like cast spells and whatnot. She is a hex. She does use hexes.
Oh, that's why I was wondering if she was a magic user.
Yeah,
Because
she's a
you kind of
magic unit.
alluded to
Yeah.
that, but didn't go too hard on that. You were more about the luck thing. So,
Anyway,
what
we're
sorts of charms does she have? The magic that she does.
she
And is
can.
even useful.
Well, I mean, she can debuff enemies, so she can cause mishaps. Um, she can make it really, really
True.
hard for you to win. Basically, that's her whole thing. She can make it really difficult for you to win.
Huh.
She can take away the odds like that.
I think this is a passable hero.
Why?
Because if there is like 4 enemies on her, it sounds like it takes a lot to make it affect all of them.
Well,
And so if there's like a
Yeah.
big horde of people and they're all fighting individually, it sounds
well,
like
she
she'll be the
can.
weakest off.
Well, she can affect multiple enemies. Like that's her whole. Otherwise, it wouldn't be. Otherwise, she'd be like lackluster if she could only affect one person at a time. But she can affect multiple enemies.
True.
She just has to maintain
How
her.
many enemies?
Uh, probably like a group
She
of
has a
them.
radius.
Yeah, she probably has a radius. Yeah, I mean, her
Alright,
only
probably.
her only setback is she has to maintain her energy cost. She does have a mana bar, basically. She has to maintain that shit. She,
And
you
she has
know,
to keep everyone in range.
she does. I don't know. I mean,
So
where would you place
if
her on the tier list?
if there's a far enough ranged enemy, it can be cooked.
Yeah.
Or does she affect
Yeah.
like
Well,
projectiles midair?
well, she's probably gonna be in the back of like when you have she's not gonna be facing these people alone. It's gonna be her, Warden, the
She's a
speedsters, the
good
fucking
support character.
yeah.
That's for
She's
sure.
support.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's not gonna be in the thick of it. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna be behind the biggest motherfucker in the party.
Okay, well,
You know.
I'm looking at this in the scope of individual strength, not just what they add to the
Yeah.
team.
I mean, individually, it's pretty powerful still.
It's still pretty
I mean,
powerful,
imagine you're.
but like moderately strong enough people that can get through the little mishaps are still going to fuck her up pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah.
she could, like, outside of, like, not protecting the world, she could increase the odds that she, like, wins the lottery or some shit.
Oh yeah, she could do great gambling. I'm just thinking of this as like a combat readiness tier list personally. Or are
So,
you thinking of it as like a which one would you rather have as a power?
combat effect, a mix of both, we'll say. Because why not?
Same here.
Because
It
if
sounds like it's
so,
pretty good support. It's just a
Yeah,
fight sounds like she'll
she's a support.
get demolished.
Well, yeah, the low durability. She's not gonna be in the thick of it. She's gonna be, behind all the heavy hitters.
Given she's a part of a team.
Yeah. I mean, she's still going to be doing things. She's not going to be
Yeah.
like, standing around. She's still going to be like,
Do nothing.
yeah. She'll still
She's
be
still
doing
combat
stuff.
trained. She probably has guns. She throw those arms around and shit, right?
Yeah. Well, where would you place her
Well,
on the tier list?
you already heard my thoughts. I haven't been swayed. This is still a passable hero.
Still?
It's fine. Yes,
Are you just
it's
saying?
Yeah.
fine.
Are you
It's
just
not exceptionally great.
are you just saying that because you're not a big like
I say
support
above
fan?
passable.
No, I love Deadpool, and I think Domino's a cool character. I just think there's plenty of situations where this power can fuck you. Because you only get so many chances to increase or decrease luck, and it's a roll of the die. You
Yeah,
can
you're
just get
rolling
outnumbered.
dice. Yeah, you're rolling dice. The whole game is probability. It's a tabletop game. Okay, so
Yeah,
can
there's some
can
moves
I
that are more surefire than others,
can I
and
sway
she's
you?
not very durable.
Can I sway you on like her like barely being solid? Can I sway you on?
Let me hear a couple of points then. Sure, sure. Let me hear.
I
Let me
think
see what
solid works.
Well, I mean, she's
I think. Solid's pushing it.
barely solid. Like just barely teetering on the edge of solid.
Why?
Well, like we said, she controls like she offers a lot of advantage. Yes, she does have energy cost, like she's not going to be able to cast shit forever, right? Her durability's not the greatest, right? But she is a valuable ally. Like even like at her peak, like she is a valuable ally.
As valuable as the warden? I think not.
Well, fucking she can literally make her enemies fucking lose. Or she can decrease their odds
She can
so
make them
much to the
fuck
point
up.
where it's like a 1%, 1.1% chance of them winning if she really wanted to.
But wouldn't you have to dump a lot of
A
points into
lot or
making it that
little.
low of a chance?
I mean, maybe depends. I mean, depends on what you're doing. If you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna try to affect these like 30 guys, yeah, that's probably a mountain. But I feel like for anybody, that would be anybody on this list, that'd be a mountainous fucking. Even the warden would
Task
struggle.
anyway.
Even the warden would struggle against that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like to
Fair
make
point.
someone's probability that low individually. Like say it's like 5 guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Wouldn't she still have to dump a load of power to make it that low of a chance?
and then she can also boost like she can
Her
boost
own probability, yeah.
no, just of her allies as well. Like she can boost the success chances of your allies. So she can take away and give to your allies based on whatever situation you're in.
For the utility and for the sake of the tier list, I'll let you shift me to very solid.
Barely solid. Like I mean,
I,
she's not above Warden. I will say that. I will admit Warden he can,
way more versatile, get shit done, can do a
yeah,
stealth mission
she's
by himself.
she's barely
Yeah.
teetering on the edge of solid, okay? If she didn't
Well, the viewers
have
know how
No,
I
I
think,
agree.
but okay.
like, and think of it like if she didn't
Nah,
have
nah.
energy
I
cost,
thought she was
bro.
barely solid.
Yeah, like barely solid, like, you know, by a hair, you know.
And I
I
think
would.
y'all are being
I
charitable.
rather probably.
Anyway, next up we have Ogre. Ogre is an armored suit hero, a powerhouse in a high-tech armored suit. So this is basically like who's that guy from the first Iron Man movie that copies
Oh, fucking Warmonger or whatever his name is.
no, he's the guy that copies Iron Man's technology and
No.
makes this like big power armor suit.
Uh,
Yeah,
This
it was like
basically
he made
Warmonger
this
or something.
imitating
It,
What a bunch of
like
trash.
the bald guy at the end of Iron Man 1. I
Yeah,
forget
this
what it is.
is
Something longer.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
basically
No.
that guy, but like a lot with a
Jebediah.
lot more
Is
power,
it Jebediah?
That's
maybe.
his name, but he has a name for the suit too.
Yeah, I
Oh.
could. I'm not gonna look
Man,
it
I have
up.
no freaking idea.
We all
You know,
know
like
who.
how we have Tony and we have Iron Man. There's a name for that suit that he says. I forget what it is. Something longer.
No, not War Machine.
No, War Machine's the other guy.
True. Damn, what the hell's the idea? Not important anyway. But I do get
Ironmonger?
your point.
Is it Ironmonger?
The Ironmonger.
Yeah,
I think that's the guy.
this is basically Ironmonger with like a lot more firepower. So, the ogre or
Oh, damn.
ogre, you just call him ogre, has high armor and toughness. Make high ar- high armor and toughness make ogre resistant to physical and energy attacks. I think energy also
Well, damn.
branches under like magic as well. They have raw power, so excels in melee combat, dealing significant damage to enemies.
How
Like,
often does explosive damage come up?
while they have, if you can see, they have like this like on their right hand they have like a Mega Man hand cannon, so they're pretty power. Like they
Fucking
can,
blaster.
yeah. Um, they have big size and presence, so that's that can be
Intimidate.
like intimidation, yeah. However, they have low mobility. This is no Space Marine, all right? Armored suits often sacrifice speed for
Alright.
strength, making ogres slow to reposition. This is
I
no
prefer my cars going 100, not 65. But like, yeah, he's not a space marine.
yeah, he's no Space Marine. Yep.
True.
They're very high profile, draws enemy attention just like a Space Marine would. Very tall and you know. And then
Yeah.
they have a corruption risk. So the crazed ogres and every single character on here has corruption risk. So that's not anything crazy. But
But the ogre doesn't fly, right?
no, I don't think so. They're just very.
Fucking score one for Ironmonger, I guess.
I guess yeah.
I do
But
buggers.
the crazed
Don't
ogre.
you know flying is only falling with style?
I guess yeah. I guess
Man,
you're
love
right.
you,
Eh.
Buzz. They butchered you. Love you, Buzz.
But yeah,
Ah, damn, that's the reference. Yes.
they have a corruption risk. So the crazed ogre uh suggests they have sustainability when they become
But they have a
crazed.
corruption risk.
Yeah, well, every character on here has a corruption risk, but specifically this one, when they
This one's
become,
worth bringing up because it's a high one.
it's a big one. Well, all of them are big, but like you become crazed, right? You have
This is
corruption.
bigger.
You become stronger, but you suffer from like certain things. So, like, for example, right? They become crazed,
He suffered from
but
PTSD. He
no,
started getting Vietnam War flashbacks.
they
Fucking
become crazed, right? But as a result of becoming crazed, that could end up attracting like more enemies because they sense the corruption, could lead them in, you know. And then it's like, oh, I got these like other guys on me that are, you know, big and powerful, and well, I'm big and powerful, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight. They're just very ogre is
So
very
like,
powerful. Well, extremely
so he's a
powerful.
so like,
great centerpiece to a team where you would want to keep the enemies off him to keep the corruption away.
Yeah,
yeah.
this is like you play Marvel Rivals. This is like the thing basically.
This is the tank. This is your bulk.
He's
Yeah.
up in the front of the team, you know.
But when he starts getting overwhelmed, everybody has to start like helping out better.
Yeah, he can't. He
or else he
can't.
gets corrupted hard.
He can't carry the team. He
But
cannot
he's
carry
not
the
going to
team.
die easy at all.
No, he's gonna go down swinging. I mean,
He's going to go down
Sounds
in a
like every
blaze of
single
glory.
I'd say in terms of like damage output, he's like way better than Warden, honestly.
Really?
Well, yeah,
Reasonably,
look.
yeah. He's
Well,
bigger,
yeah, look at
stronger suit.
him. Look at him here. Here,
Fair point.
I'm gonna pull an image of
Look
what
how
this guy
big
looks
Bro's
like.
blaster is.
Hold on, let's go to art.
No,
That thing looks like it can melt like a line of people.
That's how big this guy is. Look at him, if you can see it.
Yeah.
He's
I see
a
it. I don't disagree.
monster, bro.
Oh, so he does have missiles. Neat.
Yeah, he has missiles. Yeah. Mega Man
So this
cannon.
guy really could like fight back the horde on his own for a little while. He'll just need help eventually.
Yeah, he'll just need that help. Hold on.
Backup come time when he's about to get overwhelmed.
Oh no. Run.
Yeah, everybody run.
We have to help him. They're gonna corrupt him.
Ah, just put one bolter in him. He dare betray the God Emperor.
I mean, where would you place him?
Yeah.
He's definitely
good,
above
but-
these two. He's definitely above these two.
I think he
Yeah.
might barely be elite.
Barely.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Just barely.
I think he's fucking up there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it just
I
because of
agree.
the role he plays? He's like the tank, you know, the tank on legs,
The tank with the damage.
the tank with the
He
damage,
has
and
the damage.
the tank with the damage, and the frickin' the missiles.
And the Vietnam War flashbacks.
Yeah.
PTSD doesn't. He doesn't have PTSD. PTSD have him.
Anyway, next up we
Sure do.
have the Spellbinder. A magical hero introduced as a stretch goal, likely a sorcerer.
By
Now-
the eye of Agamotto.
Basically, yeah. He can cast offensive spells, so like energy blast, defensive barriers, and he can do teleportation. You know, unlike what Stephen Strange, he just opens a portal. This guy can actually teleport.
Really?
Stephen Strange should just teleport, but he opens a portal. Anyway,
Which is way cooler to look at, by the way.
yeah, but
Very
like,
inefficient.
yeah, but what's better? Just there instantly, or you have to walk through it. You know what I
Beam
mean?
me up, buddy. Yeah, that seems cool.
This is your. They have a area of effect, so they're very like AOE.
Well, is there like a limit to their teleportation? Can they teleport across the world?
No, they can't teleport. Dude, this is.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know it's a role playing game.
this
But,
is
like,
not-
What's the radius, man?
They are not that powerful, bro. I mean, he could probably.
So only.
So in the game, he can teleport from location. So like, you have like the White House, or not the White House, the courthouse. He can teleport to like, the fucking flying base in the sky, basically, and shit like that.
So like cross town.
Across cities, you know, across, I don't know, maybe like he can teleport to like, I don't know, I don't
Precisely
know.
Cross country.
No, not cross country. I don't know the distance of like New York City, but like, let's say he can teleport
Yeah.
from Brooklyn to fucking, I don't know, Staten Island or something. I don't know the
The Queens.
map
Welcome
of,
to Queens.
I don't know New York City like on that level.
He
So
can go like across the Staten Islands, and that's about it.
yeah,
Uh,
he has this area of effect, so he can handle groups of minions or cultists. So a group with, we'll say there's like 15 in a group, I'd say,
So he has
probably.
like a blast that expels from him.
Yeah. Like he could do like, I don't know, maybe like what the Witcher does, where like, Geralt, where he puts his little magic trap down. He could probably do something like that. Or he could like do like what they do in um Space Marine 2 with the Chaos Spawn, where he does this like, vortex thing, and it has like a 15-foot radius.
A
But he has,
vortex thing?
yeah, it's like a vortex where like if you go in it, it like does damage to you and whatnot. And then he like
Yeah, I guess so.
and then he like when he's done, he like explodes out. So like implodes and then explodes.
Except everything that imploded with him is kaput.
He has
Or does
mystical.
that stuff just gets hurt?
He probably would like fuck up a group like with that shit. He's definite like probably killing like at least a few of them. Next up, he has mystical utility, so he may counter supernatural threats like Cthulhu's minions or demonic forces. So he can place down barriers where they can't cross. So, like, let's say a minion of Cthulhu's like tries to enter this one area, he can't get in. He's completely blocked out. And then when he goes there, they could jump him, kill him, or if it's like several of
Oh, so
these minions.
he could like make a circle around them and just trap them in.
Yeah, he could. He
Hmm.
can he can repel. He can also he can,
Does it have a time limit?
well, of course, yeah, it has a time limit.
But the barrier can't be broken.
Okay.
It can be there for this amount of
Well,
time.
if a powerful enough minion pulls up, then yeah, it could be. But you'd have to get like
Yikes.
like a normal minion's not gonna break through it. But if like I don't know, like some extremely like magical or telepathic Cthulhu minion shows up,
Some
you know,
ironmonger sized minion.
yeah, like
That sounds
Just
terrifying.
but and then uh he can also counter the corruption. He can reverse the corruption to a certain extent. He can,
Alright.
it's pretty cool.
so for his allies, he can reverse the corruption, or like anyone they come across.
To a certain extent, he can't
Expel it.
yeah, he can't expel it, but he can reverse it to a certain extent. Like he can bring you out of like a
He can
craze.
reset you to 0 to like 1 from 20, but he can't put it to 0.
He
Type
can,
shit.
no, he could probably reset you to like 10 or 15, I'd say. Where it's
Oh,
like
that's not bad.
he can, if you're in like a crazed corruption frenzy, he can pull you out of that basically. And that's about it.
Alright,
So
that's not bad.
as a spellcaster, he's not really that physically powerful. Of course, because all spellcasters are not really, except for Gandalf. Um, he also has
Gandalf the White. Gandalf the Grey.
he also has again the power point dependency, so that's your mana. Um, he
Is
ha-
he another huge PowerPoint user where that kind of just like flies out the window in certain fights?
well, yeah, he's a spellbinder, yeah. Yeah, he
So
uses
you got to
magic.
be really
He
precise and
specifically,
tricky with what you want to use.
well, you would have like a high, you would have a, like, if you, like, let's say you make a mage in Oblivion, you're gonna have like a large stamina bar. You'd have a large stamina bar,
A
you
large
know?
mana pool.
Yeah, you'll have a big mana pool, but it's not infinite. Um, he can also be corrupted as well. Every character can be corrupted.
Okay.
But
He
couldn't
actually
he
has
restore his own corruption?
uh probably. I don't know, it's not really fleshed out, but I think actually no, I think every character can like come out of that frenzy, but it takes like you have to roll for it basically.
Like a constitution check or something?
Yeah. Magic users are often at risk of corruption because they use the magic. Cthulhu uses magic and whatnot. So they're kind of at a higher risk. I don't know, where would you place them? I think,
But
me personally,
he has
Uh,
to pull himself out of the
yeah.
corruption physically, right? He can't like use his magic to help him
well, no, because
like he can other people.
well, no, because as he gets corrupted, he gets a power boost, but like I said before, he gets a power boost, but there's also like a downside to it as well. So like, you know, let's say like before with the ogre, if he gets corrupted, he attracts other minions because they sense the corruption, stuff like that. Him
Oh,
with
okay.
him, it would probably be like, his fucking just anybody being around him probably like they also get corrupted more, stuff like that. These are all examples. These aren't like official, but I'm just trying to flesh out like what the corruption risk is.
So that we can actually
No, I get
determine what we
that.
want from these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just examples basically
Mm.
because I don't have the cards
I mean,
in front of me that like
it's
actually
truly my
explains it.
opinion.
I think by the standards of like everyone here, this guy's pretty elite.
Pretty elite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has a lot of versatility, individually and with a team.
most definitely. Some
And
wardens, some engineers, and well, you do a pretty good job.
All right, next up we have
the speedster,
the Speedster,
Wallace Weston.
also known as Echo 6 in the game. I could not find a proper image of her, so I just typed in female Flash and had it there.
Wham and Flash.
Well, yeah, I couldn't find a picture of her on the internet, or a proper one, I should say. Um,
Because she's already
she uses super speed, rapid movement, rapid attacks. She has high mobility, can quickly traverse the board or the city. Complete objectives or rescue allies. She has fast attacks, so she has multi-attack capabilities as a speedster, and she can do hit and run tactics because of her speed. She can evade, so she has high agility. She can evade, makes her hard to hit. She has low durability. She does not have as good a toughness as the Warden would or Ogre would. Um, she has she does not lack, or she does not lack. She does not have the same raw power as somebody like Ogre because she's not like armored like he is.
That strong.
Yeah, she's not as like physically powerful, but she is fast as fuck, and she can overexert herself, so she can tire herself out and whatnot. Unlike the Flash, who can just run forever.
Who is she strong enough to like carry normal sized people when
Yeah,
she's running
yeah,
without getting too tired?
yeah. Normal size. Well, the average person, yes, she can grab them up and run them to safe areas.
I'm not saying can she pick up Ogre and move him?
Fuck
Probably not.
no, absolutely not.
But like if the Gadgeteer's in a fucking pinch, she can just like get him the fuck out of there.
She could probably stress Ogre out just because of how fast she is. She could just be like, you know, I'm over here, now I'm over here, now I'm over here.
Here's this bitch running in a circle. Here's the Ogre. I'm just gonna shoot in a straight line and hope I hit something.
Basically, yeah.
Sounds like the best choice you got.
Oh.
So
Anyway,
that's
where
about it
where
for
would
the
you place
speedster.
her? Yeah, she's just your average speedster.
I think this is the easiest great tier one that we've gotten so far. Like this is your averagely great superhero. Right here.
Averagely great.
Yeah.
Great.
We've
Yeah, she's teetering to on solid, but she's pretty great.
been at this for 43 minutes. Love to see it. Next up
Well,
we
don't let
have.
them think that. They think they're wilting their life away watching us be geeks. Yeah, you gotta keep the immersion.
Yeah, we're all geeks. We're all geeks.
Nerd.
Alrighty, now next
I've
up
been
we
wondering about
have
this fucker, this Dr. Manhattan looking son of a bitch.
the blaster. He's an energy projector. So he can fire energy blasts. It could be fire, lightning, plasma. He is the most ranged character because he can attack from a distance. He can hit you with lightning. He can target flying
But
enemies.
he can't like turn into energy, right? He
No,
just
I don't
shoots
think
it.
so. I mean, maybe.
So he's like the elemental of this game.
Yeah, he's like the elemental. He can target flying enemies or groups. He has high damage. Energy blast deals significant damage. And it can be either a single target or it can be an area. So he can attack a single person or an area. He has versatility, so he may have multiple energy types, so he can, or effects, so he can have a stunning effect, an explosive effect, or lightning, or fire, or plasma, yada yada yada. However, he
I
is
thought
very.
lightning would be the stunning effect.
However, he is very fragile. He lacks melee.
Alright.
He lacks melee skills and durability, relying on range. He has a power drain as well. He has power points, and he
But he
can.
can't like expunge power to get away for like movement.
Nah. I mean, he could turn into lightning if he like concentrated hard enough or something. He would have to
But he
concentrate.
couldn't like turn his legs into fire and like just try and fly away.
I mean, yeah, if he concentrated. But he's mainly
It'd take a lot of
ranged.
dedication, but
It would.
I don't
Yeah,
know. This
he
guy
has
seems
the.
pretty powerful.
Yeah, he has the. Yeah, he has the power points as well. So mana. Um, he can miss. Of course, he can. He ranged attacks may miss fast or evasive targets. So if Superman rolls up and he misses a roll, he's gonna miss Superman all the time. If he rolls good, then he'll hit him. All depends on what you roll as a character.
Yeah.
Where would you place the blaster? They should have gave him a better name than blaster, but yeah.
Agreed.
I think I would have called him the Energist.
The Energist, yeah.
I like it.
Anyway, I think this is another example of a great hero with great powers that it can just get caught in sticky situations and can easily be like blasted, you'd say. So I think she
Good
goes
pun.
up there and great with the speedster.
below,
Yeah.
below or above the speedster.
That's a tricky one because this guy can deal with
Yeah.
a lot more enemies, but the speedster just has a good bit more versatility in some situations when needing to get across the room for like areas with like puzzles and shit.
Yeah.
So I think it's hard to call, really. I think they just are in the same tier.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
I guess
We'll
the
say that.
energy one could be above her if you wanted it to be, just because it's blatantly more power.
Yeah, but the speedster makes up for it in just raw speed and agility.
Right? It's like, how are you going to put one above the other, really?
Alrighty.
Difficult at this point.
All right.
All right.
Next up, we have the brick.
Mucklehead.
We have the brick.
Hey,
Uh,
that's a Borderlands character.
that's
Let's
what they
go.
called him. Uh, this is more your
Good old
like.
brick.
So, this is more like your damage output versus ogre. This guy's gonna
Yeah.
be like this. Ogre's your tank. This guy's your DPS, basically. A physically dominant character with super strength and toughness, similar to ogre but without the armored suit. He has high
Alright.
durability, can
And
absorb.
with less range than Ogre, right?
Yeah, he has a high durability, can absorb massive amounts of damage, protecting allies. Uh, he has melee dominance, so excels at close range combat, smashing through minions or obstacles. And he has utility strength, can move heavy objects or break through barriers to aid objectives. He has low speed, just like Ogre. Slow movement limits tactical flexibility. Anybody that's ranged, he's going to struggle with, and he has a corruption risk.
Alright.
So he doesn't like jump very far.
He could, he could jump. You know, he could jump.
But it's not like a big old leap.
Yeah, it's not like a
It's like a
Hulk.
6 foot leap, maybe.
It's not like a Hulk level leap where he can jump across countries. No, it's just like, you know,
Or
he can
over a building.
he can jump maybe like we'll say 30 to 40 feet.
That's still a pretty good range.
But he's not
Yeah.
hopping.
Not too bad.
He's not jumping countries like the Hulk does. You know.
What's the largest thing you'd find him picking up? Like a big
Uh,
ass boulder?
big ass boulder, or he could fight a Cthulhu minion that's like, you know, a high, like
Fucking
massive.
huge.
Yeah,
He
like
can
you'd
stand
see
toe to
him.
toe with it.
Yeah, like if you know like the Van Helsing movie where Van Helsing fights Mr. Hyde, he could face Mr. Hyde basically, and Mr. Hyde is like this like 15-foot tall, muscly man with anger issues basically.
So like Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Solomon Grundy's kind of all
Sounds
over
about
the
right.
place, but yeah, like he could, of relative size of Solomon Grundy, yeah, you could see him fighting someone like
Beat up a
that.
big guy.
Yeah. But to be fair,
Hmm.
Ogre could also do the same thing.
With more range and better protection.
Yeah. Well, he still has like
Yeah.
he still has high durability.
But
He's
what?
just not like
It's
on
just
the
not as
level.
high as Ogre.
Yeah, he can take a lot of punishment.
He's,
They all can. Well, almost all of them can.
Yeah. Anyway, where would you place the brick?
unlike Element Man, who just gets flicked in the face and he belts into fucking liquid steel.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
this is one of the only guys where I can look at the list and go, "There's a guy who kind of just does this, but better."
Yeah. Sure, he might have a little bit more better gadgets, but then again, he's not.
you would have
Eh.
to
There's
consult
articles.
you'd have to consult Warden for that if you wanted high
I
tech.
think I don't know if this is controversial. I think this is our first passable hero.
Why so?
He gets it done because super strength is a pretty average superpower, and I feel like there's a lot of ways to just like ensnare him and shit, or like mind fuck him, and it's just like he can't do anything.
Well, to be fair, you could do that with everyone on this list though.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Well,
but they're
pretty much,
stronger.
other than Mr. Sorcerer over there. He's fine.
He's just a nerd.
So passable.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? He's still strong though.
I feel like insert
Most
if
passable.
well, like bottom of
Because
solid.
Yeah.
I could be swayed at top of solid with this guy, to be completely frank with you.
Well, yeah, he gets a hold of either
Same
of
here.
these two. They're fucking dead. He gets a hold of either of
I'm
these
just,
two as well. They're also dead. This guy would
I'm just,
be.
I'm just going off the fact that he's one of the only people that I could see like having their slot filled on the team by somebody else.
So
Like
top
you're
of
not just gonna
That might do a better
replace
job.
the energy guy.
the ogre.
Not just ogre, the fucking energy man, the fucking sorcerer, the speedster. You're not just gonna replace what they bring to the team. This guy is strong and he hits hard and
True.
he can take hard hits.
Well,
We got a
he well
dime
he
dozen of that.
well, I mean, yeah, but he's also like a martial artist, or he could be a martial artist. You know.
Depending on what you want to interpret him as. Yes. But ogre could also be like a smart fucking dude, depending on how what you want to play him.
That is true.
So top of solid then, or no?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Pretty
Or
solid. Pretty solid. Not great. Because
For
if you
our
say
strong
yeah,
guy fans, let's put him top of solid.
because if you say passable, that means that he's like, you know, he's like he's
Not quite as good.
yeah, he's just passable. But if he's solid, then it's like, oh well, he's a solid option.
And really he is a solid option. I'm just over here in my little bubble going, well, what if we just add this guy? Why do we need this guy?
yeah,
Well, you need ogre for the defense and him for the offense. You know.
But the energy guy could be the offense.
Yeah, but he's more ranged. You
Yeah, and
know.
then you have the ogre in front of him.
cannon
Mm.
fodder, baby.
Alrighty, next up we have the Mentalist, a character with telepathic or telekinetic powers, manipulating minds and objects. They have mind control, they can manipulate enemies to attack each other or stall them.
Oh God, Charles, here he comes in his wheelchair.
They have telekinesis, they can move objects or create
From
barriers.
Magneto.
They can move objects or create barriers without physical effort. They can gather information. Telepathy can uncover enemy plans or hidden objectives. However, they can strain their abilities. So
They could get a fucking headache.
he can get fatigue and stuff like that. Uh, He's not as physically powerful. He's very weak physically, and
Damn.
he can also have his shit turned against him by Cthulhu, or well, Cthulhu minions. Of course, Cthulhu's gonna destroy this guy, but um, basically anybody that can do what he does, he or if they resist mental powers, he's kind of fucked, basically.
Which other
Magneto
mania
hat,
back?
drunk call.
Yeah, it's like if they resist mental manipulation, like
Attacks.
they have like the Magneto helmet or something, then this guy's not going to be that effective. Or they just have a strong will and they can just will their way out of it.
Psychically, what would you say the biggest thing this dude could pick up is?
Uh, well, he could probably pick up like similar in range to the brick over there,
Really?
if not more. But here's the thing: he doesn't have to, like, let's say he's fighting a Cthulhu avatar or some shit. He could like do some kind of like brain blast where he actually does telekinetic damage to your brain, like he fucking severs your cord.
Brainstem from your
Your yeah
Nervous system?
yeah he could sever your
Damn.
brainstem, shit like
that's
that.
that's
Really
pretty metal.
terrifying. Terrifying.
Depending on the
But
durability,
people
of
who
course.
can resist mental hacks can resist that too. So he'd have to resort to boulder hucking.
Well, I
Right?
mean, depends on the durability. Like if they have like, or if they're a more powerful of a mentalist than him, then no, it's not gonna work. Like if they're more powerful, like psychically than he is.
Mm. But that's mostly the limit, right? More
Yeah.
powerful psychically, like fucking. Yeah, this guy in 99.9
Not bad.
situations, he's probably the most elite guy on this tier list. But specifically because they are all having to fight Cthulhu, it becomes harder.
Yes, Cthulhu is a very psychic guy, you know. So top of elite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's so many. In any other situation, he'll be top of the board. It's Cthulhu.
And his minions. All
Well,
right, what's Mr. Detective doing over
Yeah.
here?
we have the
What is he
infiltrators.
going to do? Use the power of gun?
No, he's the infiltrator, so he's the stealth slash spy. Sneaky
The elder
character,
half of Batman. We watched with the guys there.
a sneaky character specializing in espionage or sabotage. Yeah,
Can he
stealth. He
like
can.
shapeshift?
Well, hold on. He has stealth. He can bypass enemies or complete objectives undetected. He has sabotage. He can disable traps, enemy tech, or cultist rituals. He has high dexterity or agility in dodging or navigating hazards. He has low combat power, weak in direct confrontations, relying on avoidance. He has an isolation risk. Stealth tactics may separate them from the team, and then they're less effective against large groups or bosses. I'm not really feeling this one, I'll be honest. I'm really not.
Yeah.
This is Captain Lackluster. This is him.
This is literally
Yes.
like,
Everybody has superpowers. I'm the sneaky guy.
yeah, like if he could shapeshift,
Maybe
but
that'd be something cool.
yeah, if he
Like,
could
convince the enemies to turn.
if he
That'd be
could
cool.
if he could shapeshift, and he could like mimic so like the strength and the speed of
Even a
whoever he
portion of it.
is. Like that would be more impressive than just I'm really stealthy. I'm, Mr. Solid Snake,
I'm
but
getting in
less.
there.
He's like Solid Snake, but like less effective, or not less effective, like less physically powerful. You know?
And less arms to the
I was gonna
fucking
say
teeth.
that. Yeah, I was gonna say Batman if he was poor.
Yeah, Batman, Solid Snake, if they were, you know, not as not as good in combat, and
Too
you
bad you
know,
can't
Or
dual class in this
stealth.
game.
well,
This
that
sounds to me. This just sounds like the missing half of the Gadgeteer to make him Batman.
yeah, it's like poor Batman, or Batman if he was poor.
Yeah.
He's not he's not really that. I don't. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it. Like I'm not feeling that character. Not one bit.
It, someone has to be there. This is Captain Lackluster.
Like not one bit am I feeling.
There's gotta be Captain Failure somewhere.
I'm not feeling the infiltrator at all. He is
What,
shitty.
what,
Neat.
what could he even do that would be beneficial?
It'd
To
be
How are
great
you
sh-
if
gonna
he
try
had
to
like.
infiltrate Cthulhu?
to shoot. Use power of gun. Probably. I don't know.
Did you just say? Here's my M9 pistol, Cthulhu. Watch out.
Here's my 12 gauge shotgun. With 12 gauge buckshot. 12 gauge buckshot. Take
Not
this, bitch. Boom.
not even 6 gauge, 12 gauge.
Just metal. Yeah, no. It's
I mean,
It will be so
the
funny
speedster
if it
doesn't even
wasn't
have
so
to be
pathetic.
sneaky. They can just speed past the enemies and get most of the shit done that this guy needs to get done anyway.
yeah. He's just a worse version of. Like the speedster can just
What we
run
just
past
said.
everybody. He can't. You know. He can't.
And
Now, if you
so
took.
all the little traps and shit that he's supposed to like shut off for everybody, she can do that. Or even the Gadgeteer can do that.
See if he had the Warden's tech, he would be way cooler and like way better. But he isn't. He
Man,
just
that's not
isn't.
happening.
He would
Honestly,
have
I'm
to.
playing.
If him and the Gadgeteer were the same person, they'd be an elite. Like that shit's crazy. This guy has all of these gadgets and he sneaks around perfectly and they can't catch him. That would be insane. Sneaks around perfectly and they can't catch him.
Yeah, man. It's
We
I
need to pull up the fucking Batman PNG. Doomguard, do this. Do this now.
But there we go. That concludes the tier
Yeah.
list for all the people that see this in the future. Cause I already know there's only one viewer now, and I assume that was you two. So
Exactly, man.
everything like
Possibly.
every everybody that watches this is gonna watch it after the live stream is finished. So I just kind of assume that. But
And if you made it this far, please feel free to complain about how completely wrong we are because these are all subjective characters who you can make however you want.
yeah,
Please. Please call me wrong. I'm
well,
waiting for it.
Correct. Complain in the comments.
here's the thing about it though, right? In the game itself, you have like pre-designed character cards, so really it's not subjective because it's all on a card.
Yeah, all the pre-designed ones. Is that what we were going over?
Yeah,
Could you just like make your own powers if you were
I
playing the
don't think
game?
so. No, that would be for
Damn.
Necessary Evil, which is another game made by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Necessary
Leo.
Evil, I may do a tier list on that in the future, but I'm already doing the godlike tier list, which is like World War II with
You're
superpowers.
backed up on tier lists until November. I think you can chill.
Yeah, I'm chilling right now. Like next week I'm doing Starfinder.
Agreed.
Next week I'm doing Starfinder classes.
Ooh, fancy.
You know,
Can't wait
Starfinder.
for like the weekend before Halloween. That's gonna be my tier list. Teehee.
So September 20th. It's like Pathfinder. Pathfinder's like D&D
So
simplified
even
Well,
in
good
the
luck with that.
future. Uh, then we have 50 Fathoms, which is swashbuckling. It's in a flooded world where everything. These three witches casted a curse on the world. So the biggest landmass in the world is probably like the size of like Kentucky or something, and everything else is just tiny little
damn,
islands.
that's
You have like you can literally play as a crab in this game, which makes it interesting. Like you can be a sentient crab, a crustacean in this game, or you can be like a mind flare. Not really a mind flare, but they look like mind flares and they're very high in like magic and whatnot. Be a giant and normal human, all the shit. Then the biggest one that I'm looking forward to, Space Marine Chapter tier list, and I can't wait. I can't wait for it. October 4th. Mark your calendars.
you know I'm gonna be glazing the Black Templars.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, yeah, G Drum is gonna be like, I want, I want them to be S tier. There's nothing, like no room, just S tier.
S
Uh,
tier.
then we have Vampire the Masquerade Clans tier list. This is another interesting one. Vampire the Masquerade is a
That's gonna be fun.
rich and brooding universe that blends gothic horror, political intrigue, and personal torment. Basically, it's a game where you literally play as a monster. You are the monster. And then
Oh,
we
that's actually
have,
cool. I do kind of wish there would be more games like that where you actually play as the villain.
well, you could be like a good vampire. It's not necessarily the villain. Then we have the Werewolf the Apocalypse
No, fair
Tribes.
point, but you get what I mean.
We have the Werewolf the Apocalypse Tribes tier list. So this is um, Werewolf the Apocalypse is a gritty. It's made by the same people that do Vampire the Masquerade. You play as the monster. You fuck up people as a werewolf. Yada yada yada. Then we have the Dead by Daylight Killers attractiveness tier list. This is more of a meme tier list, if we're being honest. This is more meme territory, you know. This is this
I get
isn't
that. That sounds fun.
this isn't you know, to be taken seriously like we've done with the other tier lists.
Serious territory.
Then we have
It's just meant for fun.
then we have Riffs racial character class tier list. And Riffs is basically like a genre blending tabletop game. You can play as like a dragon or
So,
a vampire or anything that you can think of, and everything exists all at once.
so which race is superior, basically?
Yeah, which race is superior in the fact of like who wins most of the wars? Yeah.
This could
Um,
go fun in very different ways.
Next up, we have media that should become MMOs tier list. This is the one that I know G Drum
Yeah,
has been looking forward to for a while. I'm looking forward to it. This is probably going to be the longest tier list we've done yet. Actually, I think these two right here,
probably.
Godlike Tabletop RPG Powers tier list. Uh, these two are
Yeah,
probably going to be the longest tier list we've ever done. Because this one has like I'm not doing every single power, but I'm gonna do like 20 of them at least. This one, I mean, I
alright.
don't know. We have to sit and we have to like explain what we want to do and whatnot. And without
True.
that, I don't know. How did you enjoy the tier list, G Drum?
I thought it was good.
We're uh we're doing yeah. I mean, you know. There's more tier lists to come. A lot to look forward to all the people that watch this. The link to the Discord will be in the description of the video. So if you want to participate yourself in any of these tier lists, you're more than welcome to join up and, have a conversation and discuss, discuss, what belongs where and whatnot. Anyway,